Madeleine missed her best friend's wedding, who wanted to cry during the ceremony. One of Madeleine's closest friends got married, but the princess wasn't around. Now we learn the day was marred by tears. Princess Madeleine has a close-knit and incredibly loyal circle of girls around her. She has to choose her closest ones carefully. Yes, of course, Madeleine cannot have around her people who will gossip about her to others or, worse, the press. As a result, a small but reliable group has emerged to support the princess no matter what, including fashion photographer Sophie Farman, 44. But on Sophie's wedding day in October, Madeleine's absence was conspicuous. Now we learn more about the situation. Tears as princess friend remarries. In fact, Sophie Farman said I do to Philip Engelbert already in December 2021, but in a truncated form, at the Stockholm City Hall. A big contrast to the ceremony the couple decided to have now. To say it was lavish is to say nothing. Yes, the wedding took place in Venice, in a palace that can only be reached by boat. Even all the furniture for the ceremony had to be transported by water. It was a major logistical party, says Sophie on the Tredio plus Travar podcast. Here we also learn some wonderful new details about the big day. For example, Sophie was close to crying throughout the party. It must have been particularly emotional when artist John Engelbert sang a ballad with Philip's son. He only had to do a small audition this summer in Mollis, and were a bunch of people who sit around booing at first and then think, how's it going to go during the wedding? We learn from the podcast that it was kind of a big crying party, with guests shedding many tears of happiness during the ceremony. Sophie herself had a trick to make sure she didn't break down completely. Check on her